Hi and welcome back to Life is Strange! Yes, I know, I'm super pumped for this! Yes, we played through the game, but I don't feel like I've experienced everything that I needed to experience through all of these games, and that's what this second playthrough of all of them is about. We're gonna explore new things, we're gonna have some fun with it, we're gonna make some bad jokes, and I don't know. We're gonna have fun, okay? This is probably like the last time I'll play it. I'm sure I'll play it in the future, but that'll be when I've forgotten mostly everything about the game and I want to replay them. So for now, this is gonna be like the final playthrough. And as I said, I wanna experience some new things. I wanna do some choices I wouldn't have made initially. I wanna see, there's a couple things I wanna do, okay? Firstly, I wanna see the end where we save Chloe. I know there's been some spoilers. I've tried to stay away from most of them, and I think I've managed to, mostly. And the few that I've read, I'm pretty sure I've forgotten about by now, so unless something triggers a memory and it brings it back, I don't think there's any big spoilers that I am aware of. And the other thing that I want to do is save our girl. I don't remember her name now, actually, which is kind of rude of me, but I'm not surprised. But we want to save her. We want to definitely save her. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to, but since playing these games, I learned to, look at everything, no matter if people are in the room or not. So I will look at everything, and hopefully that'll help me give a better end to that. So I don't know if we have to go through a lot of the same motions in order for us to save her, but I think I'll try my best to save her, but mostly I want to try some new options, some new conversation options, and hopefully hopefully I remember what I said the first time so that I can do a different thing the second time, but we'll see. And I guess the final thing I want to say before we go is that after I've played each episode, you are now free to spoil in the comments, because by the time this is on YouTube, I will have finished this first game at least again. And I think at the end of this game, I might, depending on how much I feel is unfinished, or how many other options I want to explore, I might do an episode where I go back in the game in certain points and try a different thing that I'm curious about. But we'll see how much is available or left that I want to explore once I've finished the remastered first game here. And with that said, I think we are good to go. I'm really excited. I'm so excited. Okay. Let's just rip the band-aid off. I mean, this is not really a band-aid, but let's get going. Let's do it. Ooh, here we go. I can't wait to have like a little bit more fun with this. That's very loud. And I'm excited to see what I remember and what I don't. I'm pretty sure Victoria died in the first playthrough as well. We can save her, we'll try that.
Where am I? What's happening?
Let's go, Max! Let's go!
I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here?
Yeah.
And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there.
Yeah. I gotcha. L to move, yeah. I'm pretty sure we're using Xbox controllers again, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Can we run? I don't think so. Is the controls a little bit weird, or... I think they were the first time too. Just a little bit unresponsive sometimes, or slow, but we're good, I think. Yeah. Look at that storm! Got this. I think we're heading here? Or am I going to the right? I'm not sure. Yeah. Got a great view. Yeah, we're definitely not saving Arcadia Bay this time because I want to see what that's like. Whew. And now we're gonna be in the classroom, right? I believe that's where it starts. So I'm really curious to see how many other options there is in this game. Because sometimes it felt like there wasn't that many other options, but...
of time.
Hello,
But he could be
dirtbag.
talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
I'm definitely gonna be a little bit more of a bitch this time, I think.
From color to chiaroscuro.
We're gonna live on the edge.
Now, can you
Is
give me an
Diane?
example of
Is
a
that her
photographer
name?
who perfectly captured the
feel
human
like that's her
condition in
name.
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing
Don't
at
want
me
to show
now.
anything to him, honestly.
I should take a picture to prove I'm still here. Plus, it's perfect for my portfolio.
Seriously,
And
though,
I
I could
haven't
frame
kept
any
up
one
with
of
my
you in
journal
dark
as much as I should. If
Oh,
anybody
yeah.
else looked at this, what
That's
would
the
they
other
think?
thing that we didn't do the first time around. I don't think I read much about the journal, so we definitely want to do that this time around. And we might as well start now because we're here, we're ready, and the pages is what I'm trying to say. Kept adding on further in, so the sooner we get to start it, the less we'll have to read as we go, you know. So let's do it. Should be good down here. I might block some stuff, but you know that's kind of normal. But yeah, July 10th. I got accepted into Blackwell Academy. If words could dance, this would be a rave, even though I've never been to one. But who cares, because I got into Blackwell Academy. I didn't think I would be so excited since it's not like I didn't used to live in the same town. But when I saw the text from the Blackwell Scholarship Office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought it was going to say, sorry, thanks for playing. It took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy the last moment of blissful ignorance, and when I saw the first word, congratulations, I think I screamed. My mom cried and my dad laughed. They're so weird, but they're happy, and this means extra financial support because they don't have to pay anything to Blackwell. This means new clothes, and if I can work it, a new laptop. Oh, and I have to keep telling myself in caps that I am going to Blackwell Academy! Which turns out not to be such a good thing, but yeah. August 18th. So this is it. Okay, so it's 2013. I keep messing up the timelines of all these games, but I'll try to remember them this time around, 2013. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to the high school closest to home. I suppose I am too, it's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all the best photography programs in the world, I choose to go to the smallest. Back in the town, I was excited about leaving. Maybe I wanted to come back all along, just to see if Chloe and I are still in France. Ooh, Chloe! But I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. That city was made for her. When we would play Pirates... Oh, Seattle. Was there anything about Chloe and Seattle later down the line? I don't remember. When we would play Pirates in our rooms and in the woods, which I remember, it seemed like Seattle was that fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we were always seeking, with coffee shops. But Seattle wasn't like a fable. Au contraire. I have no idea how to say that. Now Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world. To study photography under Mark Jefferson. Yeah. Fuck off. Sigh. Insert hearts and flowers. Plus there will be cool, diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates. Or boys. I'm lucky I have a couple great friends here, but it's time to ship out. Oh, that's another thing we could do. We could get with her boyfriend, which I also forgotten the name of. There's so many characters in these games, okay? Give me some slack. But we could. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. Shit is crazy here. August 25, okay. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack all my crap. Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited I'm clearing out my room. Though I caught Mom crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry like a little girl and never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes. Then just raiding a thrift store to build up a new max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe. Nobody will know me except for Chloe, and who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tat and some piercings, maybe date a cute foreign exchange artiste from Paris or Rome. I can do anything unless I get busted. And there will be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Thinking about that is when I get scared, but excited. And then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles down my arms, sensing the universe opening up for me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. September 2nd. My first entry from my new dorm room the night before my first day at Blackwell. Phew, I haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small but mine, and I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I plan a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates, though I suck at remembering names. Me too. Not really though. Like if I meet people where I repeatedly hear their names, I'm pretty good at names. I worked in a kindergarten after all, and I learned all the names of the kids pretty quick, you know, like 50, 60 kids. But when they're not repeated a lot and there's some time that passes between, then I suck at remembering. Though I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool to me and who's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled in a new school. Oh my god, we're gonna be a bitch to Victoria. I just realized we're totally gonna be a bitch to her. I wouldn't do that in real life, just saying. But I said also we're gonna have a little bit of fun with us, so... Oh, this is gonna be so fun. I'm so excited. Oh, okay. It's a bit trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. September 3rd. Blackwell sucks ass. I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn. The day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right away, but I picked up some names like Kate, Brooke, Taylor, Alyssa, but no Steph. Just pointing that out. And how could I forget Victoria Chase, rich, stylish, entitled? I could feel instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy ass clothes. As if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion poses. Maybe I'm being extra crispy sensitive, but I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. Ugh. This is so fun. I can't believe I didn't read this the first time around, but then again, information overload is kinda not my vibe. And right now, it feels like stepping into something familiar, so it's easier to understand what's on these pages. So, I get it the first time around, but I also wish I had read it. But can't take that back, you know? So that wasn't fun, along with my general social unease. I thought it would be easier being back. Call the Wambulance. I don't want this day to end all woe is Max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing happened today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. Sigh. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me, I'm truly wiped out. Fuck Mr. Jefferson, okay? We'll get into that, but yeah. I'm probably gonna say that every time I hear his name. December 4th, I have an assload of homework already, so much bullshit. At least give us noobs a day to acclimate, but to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren. Warren, that's his name. We could go with Warren. It kinda goes against everything I want though, because I still want to get back with Chloe. Especially since I want to save her this time. But I really want to play through... I can't do another playthrough though. But like, I want to see one with Warren as well. But I don't think we're going to go that way this time either. I can't do that to Chloe. And he's a serious geek, plus he's dark and witty. He comes across as kind of a know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know a lot. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and he'll be a good study partner, or a good friend. I'll need at least one based on the click action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I feel like teenage drama turns into adult drama later down the line. There's drama all around the world, and it's way too much for me too. And sometimes it does follow you around. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill, and super creepy and super murderer. He doesn't try to be too hip, just says what he thinks and expects us to as well. I think he's a genius. It's just weird reading all of this right now, knowing what's gonna happen, you know? It's why I can't stop hating him, just going right into it. But reading, I never expected him to be the murderer in the first playthrough. He wasn't really on my radar. I don't know who was on my radar. I didn't really think that far. I just let the story lead us through it. But yeah, if I'd read this as well, like she being so into him, I still probably wouldn't have gotten it, you know? I think he's a genius. Oh my god, I want to marry him. Just joking. This one class is worth all the social dysfunction. September 15th. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special. But Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone, with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. His family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell, so Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. I'd get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of this silly elite Vortex club that puts on popular parties and so they get their way. It's good to be the king and the queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. Kate! It's not Diane, it's Kate. She looks like a Diane. Kate. We fucking need to save Kate. She's down the hall in one of my class. You know what I might do if I fail on saving her again? I might go back and try to save her. Like, replay that part to save her. I really want to see what it's like having her in the game, you know? Through the rest of the game, so we'll see. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the biatches here, like Victoria, who think beauty is just your face and outfit. See? I'm already playing their drama games. No more. September 23rd. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mrs. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple weeks before the deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Sigh. September 30th. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class of all things, like I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Miss Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kinda understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life. Unlike some of us in her class, I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are you avoiding? October 1st. October, my favorite month. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames. But it's still too damn hot. Thanks, global warming. And I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Soon. Can't let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale. But he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. I have pictures in one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. Is that our Vortex Club Stroke Fest swimming party? Or is that Backstroke Fest? You're so punny, Max. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of Blackwell Academy, as my parents love telling me on a loop. You have all the time in the world. Well, we don't. We don't, but, you know, sort of. My controller is not really super connected, but yeah. Max. My name is Max Caulfield, and ever since I was a little kid, I knew I wanted to be a photographer. I've always seen the world through my own lens finder. Maybe it's a way for me to be part of the world, but at a safe distance. If I reread some of this, it's because I don't remember having read it in the first place, or I don't realize it yet. So I'm gonna reread a lot of stuff probably, just so I can remember and in case I didn't read it in the first place. For some reason, I was always drawn to old analog camera gear rather than digital tech. I love all kinds of styles and techniques, but for me, the instant camera selfie is the one I love most. I don't care if people make fun of me or not. I'm in great company, right? And now I come all the way back to my childhood home to study photography at Blackwell Academy, a private school for 12th grade seniors. On a scholarship even. I originally left behind Chloe, my best friend forever. At least until I left without talking to her once in 5 years. And it feels so weird to be back here without seeing her yet. So I'm 18 now. 5 years, 13 to 18, that's so long. That's like forever when you're that young, when you don't talk to like your best friend or a childhood friend in 5 years. So long. So I'm 18 now, an official adult, even though I don't always feel so wise or mature, and I'm ready to begin a whole new life here with retro camera at my side. Say cheese. Okay, my controller is super laggy, and you can see it even cut out. I wonder why. I'm gonna connect it to my PC and then we'll continue. Alright. We are good. Did we lose sound? I think we did. Oh, I think I know why. Okay. Okay, we got sound.
Do that to me.
That was weird.
Isn't that too easy?
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
I want to go back here. Okay, my control is much more vibing now, which is nice. I've forgotten if I've ever seen Kate Marsh smile or laugh in the past month. She's really sweet and nice, even though the other students make fun of her abstinence campaign. Even if they act immature, everybody at Blackwell are seniors, not high school freshmen. She gets a lot of shit, in fact. I know she's involved in a lot of religious groups. But she doesn't preach to me, so I don't care. But she's been extra quiet and introverted the past couple weeks. She looks like she's in zombie mode. I wish I could help her, but I can barely help myself. I wonder if all that bullying has worn her down. I can see how it would. I never read this, I think. I have to make an effort to talk to her more often. Maybe invite her to tea or a movie. And then it says some stuff behind my head. Although she's an adult, I bet she's not allowed to watch R-rated films. True love waits. Oh, Jefferson. Not only is Mark Jefferson one of the best photographers in the world, he's also my teacher, and one of the reasons I wanted to come to Blackwell. How often do you get to be mentored by one of your inspirations? I've always loved his deco and goth style, and he's so versatile with all of his incredible print and advertising work. Still, Jefferson can be a bit condescending. He's pretty hip for his age, but kind of aloof and sometimes pretentious. He has this smug smile when he thinks he's right. But I do think he's preparing us for how tough it is to be a full-time artist. He acts like he understands my own work and obsession with analog images. He really wants me to enter a photo in this Everyday Heroes contest, but I've done a good job of avoiding that. The winner gets to fly to San Francisco to represent Blackwell Academy and get national exposure. I like to think my work could be good enough to win, and I'm honored Jefferson even bugs me about the contest. And then Victoria. Then there's Victoria Chase, the elite of Blackwell Academy and a total bitch. And I hate saying that. I just don't know why somebody who's so rich and beautiful needs to be so fucking mean. 18-year-olds at a prestigious academy should be evolving into artists and scholars, not really show contestants. Victoria does everything for maximum drama. She actually wastes her time calling me out in class and taunting Kate Marsh. For reals, I wish her parents could see her in action. They cut off that trust fund fast. Then again, she's in the Vortex Club and they seem to own the school, so maybe that's why she doesn't give a shit. The odd thing is that she does know art and photography. She can even say all those French names that break my tongue. Her work is a little cold, but she has a good eye. She also has an eye for Mr. Jefferson, which is so obvious that I'm embarrassed for her. She does everything but sit in his lap. He keeps his distance, though. We can all tell she's trying to win the Everyday Heroes contest. I'm sure it drives her crazy when there's somebody she can't buy or seduce. Ha. Alright. And episode 1. The SMS. I don't know if I need to read a lot of this, but maybe when different things happen, there will be different conversations. But I know we've read this for sure, right? Alright, well, let's get back to it.
Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye. So,
Should
she
we
could have
just take
taken
the
another
photo?
approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the
Alright,
essence
let's
of
do
post-war
it.
beat America. And there was
get
honesty
it
about the
done.
economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't... Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie.
I
A
have...
dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't
so
resist.
sad.
The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave
I'm
birth
sorry, I
to the
can't.
first
Because I don't know it this time
self-portraits?
around. Not yet.
You're asking me?
I don't remember what we've said
let me think.
before.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody
Sometimes
here
it takes
who
a
knows
while
their
to like
stuff?
remember.
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a
Oh, you're
sharp
so good,
reflective style like a
Victoria.
mirror.
You're so
Oh,
good.
you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces,
Great.
making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward.
Awesome.
The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius.
We're also definitely going to use the
You can
rewind
find out
feature a
all
lot
about
this
him
time around as
In
well.
your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Indeed, Max, indeed. Hey, Kate.
Yes, Victoria.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass. Hi, Kate.
Oh, hi, Max.
I hope I didn't embarrass you. You seem quiet today.
I just worked
I hope I didn't embarrass
Kate, I
you.
hope I didn't embarrass you with my lame answer.
It sucks to be dragged into the spotlight.
Unless you're Victoria.
She's got nothing on you, Max. Well, I should get going.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. Talk to you later.
Sure.
I don't know if that was the right call to say.
Let's talk later, Max.
Okay. But we can rewind later.
Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. So I'm conflicted on one thing, if we should look at everything again or not, because we did look at everything the first time around, I'm pretty sure, like in this room and stuff.
I should have
But
known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
5299, that's an expensive camera. And we could try to leave, but we know who'll stop us from doing that.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
Yeah, there's something in the water, definitely. I want to try to leave. And
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even
I wanted
think about
that to
leaving here
happen.
until we talk about your entry.
Fine. Fine, dude.
I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any
I
time.
didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you
Yeah, but
need
not through
is
murder,
the
though.
courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Well, you're not an artist or an amateur. You're a crazy person. I wanted to come up with something better, but alas.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I'm not paying 100.
You always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute.
Yo.
Then I might send you a special.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Because Max wants everybody to see how cute she is. She plays it so sharp.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
Okay.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
She's so fucking shy.
I think also this time around I'm probably not gonna cut out so much on the music because I don't think you get struck on the videos for it. But I was unsure the first time around because I don't have much experience with it. Here we go again! Let's go! Alyssa and... what was your name? Can I... Evan. And then we got Taylor and Courtney.
Ah, the science room. Here's the portal to Warren's brain.
And then we got Rachel.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
Rachel Amber. Yeah, we'll find you eventually. Oh, be right back. Sorry guys, just had a phone call, but we'll get back to it. Oh yes, Alyssa, Evan. I want to take like, you know, a closer look. Oh, let's open this. A closer look at the
I love
characters
that
this
picture of
time,
Mom and Dad.
just
Hello,
for
Jack.
future
Kiss,
games
kiss.
and
Andy,
references.
you look totally fabulous, as usual.
Because they do like to... They do like to take characters from the past and put them in future games and stuff. And Justin, Dana, I remember you. Stella, hello. And then Brooke, Logan, Daniel. Are you messing with him? Seems like you're messing with him. Missing person poster. I just really want to get into it, so I won't look at all of the posters like I did the first time. We did take a look at most of them, you know. Principal office, Miss Grant, can we talk to you? No. Did I look at you the first time?
Miss Grant is a great science teacher.
Okay, good to know. Oh, I can't wait to be a bitch. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. Trevor, Samuel. Hello, Samuel. Zachary and Juliet. Okay. And then Hayden. Alright. It's time to go to the bathroom. Let's get this started. Oh, Max. The journey
Empty,
we're gonna go
quiet.
on again.
Nobody can see my meltdown, except for me.
It's gonna be a journey.
Now, who would bother to write
Rachel
that
Amber
crap?
is a bitch. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna ring the fireball. I hate Victoria Chase. Yeah, I don't think you're alone in that.
This poster must drive people to have sex.
Kate twerks for good. Vortex clubs are jerks. Or Vortex club. That sentence doesn't really make much sense, but.
The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you. I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
No. But things are for sure happening.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it.
Butterfly.
When a door closes,
The
a window
butterfly
opens.
is saving you
Or
from
something like that.
the confrontation happening right now. Or that's gonna happen right now.
Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
True. I mean, you can get it every day if you rewind time. Then you can do it every day. But not a different day, just the same day. Oh, here we go. Nathan Prescott. Hello, Nathan.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3.
Oh, we're gonna have so much fun.
Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
If you wanted, you could blow it up.
So what
Such
do
a
you
weird
want?
thing to say. Hi,
I haven't
Chloe.
checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around
Chloe's
here.
too cool for
I bet
everybody.
your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this, bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
But you did underestimate
Who the
Nathan
fuck
and the
I am,
lengths
or
he
who
would
you're
go
messing
to.
around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No!
Here we go. Nathan.
Whoa. What the fuck?
Yep.
How can
It's a
that be?
trip.
I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl.
He did.
I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I
our
already
glory.
heard this lecture.
Yep.
From light to shadow.
Shut the fuck up, Jefferson.
Now Kate is being hassled again.
Yeah.
And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
They're 18 years old. They should be better
Can
than
you
that.
give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Let's test your powers.
If I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I actually reverse
There
time?
you go, Victoria.
Okay, which one is it? This one? And then I can... Wasn't there one that I could... I need to learn this better, because the first time I think I just messed up a lot with the rewind
I did.
feature.
Can you
I
give me an
actually
example
did
of
it.
a photographer who
did?
perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
human
time
condition in black
machine.
and white? Anybody?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why
Thank-
Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it
images
together,
of
Max.
hopelessness.
Yeah, we'll take the selfie.
I feel like
We'll
totally
get
haunted
this,
by the eyes of those
show
sad
on the
mothers
road.
and children.
When I took my selfie,
She saw
Jefferson
you in
asked me a
these photos,
question.
right?
If he does again,
I
I'll
believe
know
Max
this is for
making
real.
what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition.
You're dumb.
And Max has a gift.
I seriously am not
I
gonna
know
stop
I'm
with
not dreaming
Jefferson.
this.
I
You
swear.
all know the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation.
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl
How
isn't
cool would
dead
that be
yet?
to go back in time? Cool, and
Can
it
I
would
see
suck
her?
if you had to
Has
relive
always
it
been
again
a vital
too.
aspect of art and photography for
I need to go to
But
the
it would be
bathroom
cool.
quickly and check
It
it
would be
out.
cooler than it wouldn't
now,
be cool.
Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want
Yes,
to join the
yes,
conversation,
yes.
can
I
you
want to join the
please
conversation
tell
so
us the name
much,
of the
Mr.
process that gave
Jefferson.
birth to the first self-portraits?
Oh yeah, I know this. Oh, I felt sick. I don't remember what I said the first time here. Like, I feel sick and I have to use the bathroom. Is
I'm sorry.
both.
I feel sick. May I be excused?
Nice
Valid.
try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy.
I feel like we got that answer anyway.
We can talk more after class. Is there anybody here
Shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
We have to rewind again to
Very good,
answer, right?
Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Daguerrean process.
and give him the right answer?
While rewinding, hold. But there we go. Okay, it didn't work the first time, but now it did.
Now,
Okay.
Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation,
yes,
can
let
you
me answer.
please tell us the name of the process
Yes,
that
I
gave
want
birth
to.
the
I'm so
first
smart.
Self-portrait.
Let me answer. The Daguerrean process.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max.
Thank you.
The Daguerrean process made portraiture
Means
hugely
so much coming
popular,
from you.
mainly because it gave the subjects clear,
Blah,
defined features.
blah, blah. Can I
You
rewind
can learn
forward
more
too?
when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys,
Fuck
don't
off.
forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Yes, and an everyday hero would save Kate. So
Nice answer, Max. Are you okay? You look pale.
Kate, did we talk at all today?
This is the first time. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, I'm just tripping. Too much stress.
I know the feeling.
I just really think everyday
I have to go. I wish we didn't.
I wish we didn't. I do have to go, but we can talk later if you want.
I'll see how I feel. Thanks, Max.
You're welcome. Okay, and then we'll talk to these guys.
I also want everybody to know that this
What
photograph.
was this again? Rachel Amber Forever.
I had my moment.
Did
on camera.
Chloe sit here?
Everybody should
I
have.
want to take a photo.
I only want to share whatever gifts I have with the world.
Forgot about taking taking photos of things. Wait, how do I check the journal? This one. Nathan. Hello, can I read his thing, please? There we go. Jesus. Just when I thought Victoria Chase would be the worst of my social problems, now I have to deal with Nathan Prescott. But I guess he was the one who triggered my crazy rewind power by shooting that girl in the bathroom. He's 18 and already a scary fucking prick. Yeah, anybody who would just shoot somebody is scary as fuck. I guess I have a little advantage on Nathan by being able to manipulate time, but if he shoots me, I may not be able to reverse anything. I have to be careful around him, especially since he's obviously got friends in high places, as his family last name is practically branded on every building here at Blackwell. His money against mine. On one hand, I do kind of feel bad for Nathan, because he doesn't seem to be in control, like he's doped up or over-medicated. On the other, he's an asshole who nobody has called out, and he almost did kill, a girl on campus. Should I go straight to the police? What do I say about my rewind power? Like I'd say anything. I just have to watch my own back from now on. Oh, school days. Ooh, we got another page here. This does not exist. October 7th. This will be the weirdest journal entry I will ever make. So weird, I don't know how or where to start. But it started with the most vivid dream of my life. I was lost in a storm by the lighthouse until I came to the edge of the cliff. And then I saw a giant tornado headed for Arcadia Bay. It was so real that I could feel the rain stinging my face, and I was scared shitless. Then a boat hit the lighthouse, and I swear I actually felt like I was going to die. But I woke up in Mr. Jefferson's class, and I wasn't even sleeping. I almost fell out of my chair. Jefferson called on me, but I totally blew the answer. Of course Victoria pounced on me and made me look like a bigger idiot. She's so awful. Then I didn't have the guts to turn in a photo for the Everyday Heroes contest, while Victoria did her usual suck up to Jefferson. He's so cool, and he clearly wants me to succeed. He wants something, alright? I don't know if it's you succeeding. Exceeding? Both. Or him.
Excuse
Hello?
me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria.
Excuse me
Excuse
as well.
us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Not sure if I have one.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have one.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too long.
Yeah.
John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
Thank you. Undo your previous action. I don't know if I need to undo it. Do I want to? weird.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
I'm on top
right.
of it.
I think I
I
said
think
that last
John
time.
Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers.
I
Good.
know. I'm so
Make sure you
smart.
finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
Okay. Let's leave. Alright, no time to waste.
I hope I have
We
enough
got
time
Chloe
to,
to
get the
save.
bathroom. Please, please.
We do.
I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
True. Ooh. Okay, we can jog with RT, which is R2. Is it here? Yes.
I hate that science class with those nerds.
Okay, Max, retrace every step.
Yep. You're
I
not
washed my
affected by the
face.
rewind. You're trained facts
I
and
shredded
inventory
my photo.
objects.
Then the butterfly flew in, and I took a photo.
Yep. And then we just
Leave
wait.
them out of this bitch.
I can tell
God, I
everybody
love
Nathan Prescott is
things
a
that
punk
have,
ass
like,
who begs like a
rewind
little
time
girl
things.
and talks to himself.
Like shows
You
and
don't know
movies
who
and
the fuck
stuff.
I am,
So
or
cool.
who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing?
Don't
Come on, put that thing
ever
down.
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's happening again.
People trying to control me.
You are going to get in
Yeah.
hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Okay,
Want
but
this, then
can I do
drugs.
anything
Nobody
yet? I don't
would
think so,
ever
right?
even miss your punk ass, would they?
I need a hammer to break it open.
Oh,
Holy shit, I can't let this happen. If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
oh, shit! Don't ever tell me what to do.
Okay, and now I
I'm
move
so
this.
sick of people trying to control me.
Find
You
the
are going to get in
hammer.
hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even
And
miss
now
your punk
we
ass, would they?
hit it.
No way.
Don't ever touch me
Let's
again.
go,
Freak.
Chloe. Fucking beat his ass.
Another shitty day.
Yeah, you don't say. Could have been shittier though. You
That
could have
did
been
not happen. This
murdering a
cannot be
person.
real.
No, it's
I
real,
just saw
alright.
a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be
I
outside.
I had
did.
to use the bathroom.
Oh, you and
Girls
me, we're
always
gonna have
use
fun
that
too,
excuse.
David.
Excuse for what?
I'm
For
gonna
whatever you're
make
up
you really
to,
angry with
your
me.
face is covered in guilt.
He is generally he's a good guy. He wants the best, right? He wants everybody to be safe. So we can use that as long as he doesn't think we're bad. I think
tripped me out.
we'll
Then
be
trip on
fine.
outta
But
here,
he's gonna
Missy,
piss me
or
off,
are you
of
hiding
course,
something?
because he's
Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under
him.
control. There's no emergency here.
So he's
Leave
gonna
Miss
piss me off.
Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Yeah. Alright, does that mean I can leave? Wait, what is our goal right now? Oh, we probably talked to him. Hi.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it?
What did I say last
Well,
time?
Max,
Is this our first
Talk to
decision?
me.
Yeah, report Nathan, hide the truth. I think. Okay, let me see. I think last time we reported Nathan, I think that's what we did. So I think this time we'll hide the truth and just see what that means.
I just got sick in class.
That's what I think.
Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's
Just
class.
tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick.
Yeah, I don't think we
It
answered
happens,
this
you
last
know.
time.
There's that teen toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't
Well, if
think
you
I
don't
don't know
wanna
what
take
goes
my-
on around here. You've only been here for 3
totally
weeks, and you're already causing
honest
conflict.
answer,
I
then
don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now
Okay,
get
dude.
outside with class. Please.
yeah.
No, he does not buy that at all.
No, it's fine
I
though.
may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet.
It's fine. We'll have some more exciting things, consequences from that, and that's gonna be fun to see. We did our like the first time was our real playthrough, and this one is just for fun, you know. So it's fine. Even though I hate lying. That's just not who I am. But I'm not gonna think too much about it this time. Alright, we're outside. Oh, you wanted me to sign the thing.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know
What did we
everybody
do
loves
last
being
time?
asked to sign a petition. But would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Sure.
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Matson, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms,
I
etc.
really don't remember. I think I messed
Blackwell
up here a
Academy should be a
lot.
high school, not a high security penitentiary.
But I don't think I was for cameras. Could have helped
I
Rachel.
guess cameras could have helped Rachel. I can see both sides.
You're fair-minded, Max. And we all pray Rachel is found safe and sound, bless her soul. But this petition isn't about her. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage.
Also-
from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers
Cameras-
who shared it in peace.
We do sneak
not
in
fear
later
and
down the
violence.
line, right? With Chloe. If there's cameras, then you know a lot.
You know a lot about Blackwell for being the science teacher.
I don't know what I want
Science
to
is
do.
history, Max.
I don't remember what
And
we
I have
did.
a secret wish to teach local lore and legends.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of unique facts about this you might really enjoy discovering. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture,
Oh.
will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
I'm not
Miss
gonna
Grant, I totally
sign.
respect your passion and knowledge, but some security cameras make
I feel
me
like I
feel a
signed
little
last
safer.
time.
I'm not against security, Max. We should all be concerned when private space becomes public. Your generation has been tricked to think everything should be recorded.
Honestly, I don't mind there being cameras. Like, I feel like cameras have saved a lot of people, you know, in cities and schools or whatever. Like, you get proof if anybody tries something, right? I feel like it's a good thing. Well, it can be a bad thing too. I don't like being recorded everywhere either, you know? Can I talk to people? I can.
Hey, Hayden.
There she is. The retro selfie master.
That's me.
That's me, all right. You look relaxed as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell.
I can't help but feel like,
especially when one represents
like
the
not
Vortex
stressed,
Club.
but like I really want to
Not
progress
the
the
most.
story. But man, I need to like calm down too, because I do want to revisit these characters.
Do you
Nathan.
really want Nathan Prescott to represent?
Oh, please. Nathan is like everybody's voodoo doll. Kill the rich kid. He's all right and a fun guy to hang with. Fuck the haters.
If you say so. He seems
He
unstable.
seems genuinely unstable to me.
Nate has his extreme moments, but don't we all?
I don't remember
I
if
don't
we
know
had
it.
this conversation before.
What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? Seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in. And it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say so.
I do. But you should actually come hang with us one night, then you wouldn't be so inclined to gossip.
Hang with the Vortex
You mean
Club?
hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Chillax, paranoia girl. We're not that desperate for fun. We know how to do that on our own.
It seems weird to think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
True.
You're high. Rachel used to hang out with us too. She was a blast.
She was a
Smart,
blast.
Not bitchy like, you know.
I do know.
So you knew Rachel Amber.
I knew she liked to party. Fun to
I
be
feel like
around.
we do need to have these conversations
yeah, she
to
was hot.
learn things. Oh my god, wait, but I do think we've talked about Rachel before, though. Did Victoria like Rachel? Rachel wasn't...
Rachel was actually a member of the Vortex Club?
No. Rachel was like her own club. She was actually too cool for us.
True.
And I'll deny I ever said that.
Just like Chloe.
Did Victoria like Rachel?
Like, knowing
She
what we
seems
know,
like
I
the
feel like
job
some
type.
of these
Don't think
answers...
you know Victoria so well. She respected Rachel, even if she didn't act like it.
And Rachel also drugged Victoria.
What do you think happened to her?
I don't know. Whatever happens to people who disappear without a trace.
I'm more confused than before. It's such a mystery.
Yeah,
Let's
these
talk later,
answers
Hayden.
mean a lot
Thought
more
it is,
knowing what we
Max.
know, though.
Now, I have to get
So
my
it's really
chemical on
interesting to
and
hear
study.
this.
We should get you and Dana out one night.
Okay. Oh, hi Warren. Oh, wrong button. Hi Max, can you get my flash drive? I need some info in space. Hello, sorry I'm running late. Insane day. I'll meet you in the lot. Looking cool, you'll see. My camera will be ready to see you shortly. I hope so. David. My man David. Whoa, I swear that security guard is the biggest ass here, and you wouldn't be wrong. Well, Jefferson is more of an ass, and Nathan, I'd say. And that's saying a lot. He always treats everybody like they've committed a crime, or they're about to commit one. He grilled me in the hall today, and I thought he was going to arrest me. I don't know much about him, but I heard he was kicked out of the army or something. So of course he would end up at Blackwell Academy in charge of security. Aren't you supposed to feel, I don't know, secure on campus? Bro dude swaggers everywhere with that badge and gun like he's looking to tase somebody. He would make a good photo portrait of authority, though. Who does a guy like that marry? Well, we know that too. I feel sorry for his family. I do too. It would be like living in a barracks. Shudder. Just another person have to avoid a Blackwell. Collect them all. It's actually kind of funny to read. Principal? Can I get to the principal somehow? Thank you. We might go back here. I can't figure out where Principal Wells is coming from. For some reason, he seems to be suspicious of me at all times. I think that's what you feel like sometimes when you're young, that everybody's suspicious of you. I don't think it's actually the case. They might just be suspicious of everybody, or yeah, you do act a little bit suspicious and they might be suspicious, but I don't know. They don't know, adults don't know as much as they think about teenagers. And I'm saying that as an adult right now, that like adults can't really see into the minds of teenagers, even though as a teenager you sometimes feel like that's the case. But they can't see everything. They can see a lot, that's true, but they can't see everything. Who knew I was that much trouble? He wanted to know why I was zoning out in the halls. I stuttered like a fool. He has so much power over my scholarship, I get uber nervous about him. Yeah, and that could be like it, you know? That you're nervous that you'd somehow get kicked out by fucking mistake. I've seen him laughing with other teachers and students, so I know he must have a problem with me. He also seems a little stressed out. I would be too if I had to oversee Blackwell and all its drama. I thought I smelled alcohol in his breath, but that could have been his cologne, right? But I remember my first meeting in his office, and he was so nice and made me feel like I was becoming part of a special world. He said he hoped I would become a great photographer and someday return the favor to Blackwell. I thought that was a bit of wishful thinking, but it made me feel good. I just need to lay low around him until I can somehow gain his trust. He's interesting for sure. Oh my god, we already got 3 new pages? How on earth does this happen so fast? I felt so shitty. I just wanted to get to the bathroom to be alone and wash my face after that nightmare. Or daymare. Once I got to the bathroom, I saw this odd, beautiful blue butterfly flutter in, and right when I took a photo of it in the corner, Nathan Prescott came in freaking out, talking to himself. I hid in the corner and this punk girl came in. This punk girl. And they started arguing about drugs and money. Then Nathan actually whipped out a gun and shot the girl. This is where it gets strange. When Nathan fired the gun, I came around the corner and reached out for some dumb reason, as if I could stop the bullet. But suddenly I could feel the world twisting around me and this pressure in my head. Everything seemed to rewind and I found myself right back in class at my desk. I literally thought I had been dosed with some drug until I calmed myself down. I saw everything happen in class the way it did before. Major Groundhog Deja Vu. Have you guys seen the Groundhog Day movie, the old one? I love that one. I've seen it so many times. It's I don't know what it is. I feel like I need to see it every year. It's fun. Somehow I was able to actually rewind time. I knew the only way to find out if I was having a breakdown was to go back to the bathroom and see if I could save that girl from Nathan this time. It takes a lot of guts, actually. I don't know if I thought about this the first time, but sure, you find out you have powers, but you actually want to save the person. Like, going into a room where you know there's a guy with a gun, and knowing that if you mess up somehow, you could actually get killed yourself, because you're a witness. She's actually risking her life just doing that, and the fact that she did it with almost no thinking is kind of insane. I had no idea how either. I just knew I couldn't live with myself if I let her die again. Which is fair. I escaped Jefferson this time by knowing exactly how to answer his questions and rushed to the bathroom. I hid in the corner again and I couldn't believe it when Nathan showed up, freaking out all over again. Then the girl came into the bathroom, and before Nathan could shoot her, I smashed open the ancient fire alarm and scared both of them away. Victory! Until I got grilled by the security Chief David Madsen, who thinks he's Chuck Norris, Blackwell Ranger. Nathan Prescott almost kills the girl in the bathroom, but no, I'm the problem. I was so glad when Principal Wells stepped in to shoo David away.
That flash drive.
I pressed out again. I wanted to read this too. I wanted to inform Principal Wells that I saw Nathan waving a gun in the bathroom, but I didn't want to mention the girl or my new rewind abilities for obvious reasons. I wouldn't know how to tell him without making me look crazy. He grilled me for being out in the hall during a fire alarm. I'm still glad I didn't have to tell him that Blackwell's most big fucking deal student actually killed a girl in a previous timeline. So my school day started with an apocalyptic dream and then ended with saving a life and discovering I have some kind of power to rewind time. I don't know how to top that. I wonder what the consequences of not telling Wells about this is, but yeah. Okay, so I would continue right now, but I am on a little bit of a time crunch today, so we're gonna end it here. And I'm not even going to go into the intro screen because I just want to continue from here because I know it doesn't save in this moment. So we'll just wrap it up here and then continue because I can record another episode today. But yeah. All right, fun to start. I'm still like buzzing from like we're starting this again. I'm really excited. Not much happens in the beginning area, but I do need to make sure I take my time because I am feeling a little bit rushed because I just want to get into the thick of it. I just want to like get it to the exciting stuff, but I do need to remember that the in-between stuff is actually what makes this game sort of, you know, the interactions between the people, knowing more about them is kind of what I want the second time around here because I didn't do that good of a job on that the first time around. Like it was so overwhelming with the characters, and now I can actually like remember them and notice more what they say, which is exciting. So yeah, it's gonna be fun this second playthrough. I hope you guys are as excited as I am, but you know, if you enjoy first playthrough and don't want to watch the second playthrough, that's totally fine too. You guys do you, and I will do me, and I will have fun with this, and it's gonna be a fun journey for all of the 4 games. And remember that if you like this video and you're looking forward to this playthrough, you can always like, comment, and subscribe if you feel like it. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.